Welcome back, guys, to another video, and today we are going to be talking about week 6. Week 6. It's so awesome. This week, like I said in my last video where we're talking about Beast, if you missed that video, make sure to click on the link up here and I'll have it. But if you have any questions about Beast, make sure you leave a comment, subscribe, and I will get back to you immediately. So, today we're going to be talking about week 6. So, the week started off like any other with the Sunday. Like I said, you're just getting back from Beast, so you're still going to be kind of unpacking, getting everything situated, stuff like that. Alright, the real meat and potatoes begins on Monday. So, Monday, we had PCs, progress checks for days. 4 days. We had just progress checks on everything. MTI wanted to get everything done, so we had a drill PC. Basically, what's going to happen is you're going to line up outside on your pad area, not like out where you do PT, but on your squadron pad underneath the overhang. There's going to be four of you. Well, for us, there was 4 of us. They're going to call movements. They're going to call left pace, right pace, about pace, present arm. It's really, I think that was actually it, honestly. But you'll just do different movements. I was kind of nervous. I don't know why. Because at this point, you have been doing drill every day. So yeah, I was a little nervous. It's fine. You literally just do the movements. There's 5 of them, and you're done. And then you're going to do a progress check on taking apart your weapon. Again, this is really easy. You have been doing it for 6 weeks now. It's not hard at all. You just take it apart. It's not timed. Just take it apart, put it back together, you're done. And then we had a PC on reporting. So this is basically when you report to an officer. So there's specific procedures for when you have to report into an officer's office. And you're just doing that. And I was really nervous for this one because there's some drill movements, there's some, you have to be really specific on how you walk in. It's just, yeah. But it's not hard at all. Once you'll practice, they show you, I believe they showed us in week 4, either week 3 or week 4, they kind of showed us. And then the actual PC was in week 6. So you had all that time to practice for all of them. So it's really not hard. They're setting you up to make sure that everyone passes because you're in week 6 at this point. They don't want to recycle anyone unless you're doing something really stupid. We also, during that progress check, we had rank recognition. So basically, we would report in and they would point to different ranks and then you would just tell them what it is. Master Sergeant, Senior Master Sergeant, Second Lieutenant, bam, you're done. So it's really not that hard. Just make sure that you are studying ranks if that's something that you really struggle on. Make sure you're studying your ranks and just practice. We would practice up and down the dorm in the bays. You'll practice because there's nothing else to do, especially on Sundays. There's nothing to do, so you can crank out a lot of stuff. If you need help, get with a friend and just practice it. And then Tuesday, we actually wore our blues for the first time since we had got them fitted. So you get your blues in week 3 and you don't wear them until week 6. They just sit in your wall locker the whole time. Crazy. Anyway, we wore our blues for the first time. This was really, everyone was so excited in week 3 to get your blues, and then when you wear them all day, you can't wait to take them off because it is not comfortable at all compared to wearing ADUs because your ADU boots and stuff are already worn in. We also got our flight photos taken that day, so that's why I was kind of forgetting what I was talking about. Okay, so we wore our blues because we were getting our flight photos taken, which was actually kind of funny. I believe, if I'm remembering this correctly, we wore ABU pants do that?
Flashback.
Do we wear loose pants?
End of flashback.
But yeah, you get your flight photo taken. Just know that. You get your flight photo taken. Alright, Wednesday. So Wednesday is our PT test. PT test. So this is the day, if you are not good at PT, you will be great at PT on this day because you want to pass, you want to graduate, you want to get out of there. You do not want to get recycled. You don't want to go off to med hole to the Get Fit program. You don't want to do any of that. So you are going to pass your PT test, right? Yes, you are. You're going to pass your PT test. For a PT test, I was super nervous. In all of my videos up to this point, I've been telling you guys that I do not do push-ups or sit-ups. Well, I mean, sit-ups are not really that hard. Well, none of it's hard, but I didn't really struggle with sit-ups like I struggled with my push-ups. You guys know I've been struggling with push-ups, and up to this point, it was like a struggle. Like in 60 minutes, in 60 minutes, I did 20 push-ups, guys. In an hour, I did 20. No. In 60 seconds, I had only did 20 push-ups, which was laughable. So for my run, I got 11 minutes and 37 seconds. This obviously has been that was the fastest time that I got in BMT. And then for my sit-ups, I did 50. And then for my push-ups. So my other videos, I was telling you guys, or actually I might not have mentioned this, but I was just like, as long as I get the minimum, I am good. The minimum for the push-ups is 33. So I was like, all right, if I get 33, I don't even care. I got 41. Yeah, I was really surprised, to say the least, actually. When I was doing them, like, because you'll have someone that's counting them off. When he got to 33, I was like, wow, I actually did it. And then I kept going, and I was able to keep going, which I think when I got to 33, there was maybe like 20 seconds left. So then I was able to get up to 41 in that time frame. So you will improve, is the moral of the story. You will improve on your PT test. You will improve on your run, especially in BMT. You're going to be running every other day. You're going to be doing push-ups and sit-ups every other day during those strike days. Make sure you're trying, especially if you're struggling on this stuff like I did. Well, not struggling, but you know what I mean. If you are having a hard time, make sure you're actually putting in the work for PT. And if you need to do it on your own time, do it on your own time. I mean, you can't necessarily run, so make sure on those run days you're actually running and pushing yourself. Have people help you. You'll have a PT monitor. We had sessions in our day room, like after on Sundays or on the weekends, or if we had downtime, they go in there and be like, hey, we're gonna do some pyramid push-ups, or we're gonna do sit-ups, we're gonna do some, whatever, we're gonna do a workout quick. Go push yourself, make sure you're putting in the work, and you'll be fine. Thursday then of week 6, we basically just studied all day. You have your EOC on Friday, we just studied. So that leads us to Friday, where you are going to take your end of course. So it's 100 questions, and you have to get 70 or above to pass. And if you don't, you are not going to graduate. So make sure you guys are studying. You have 6 weeks to study because you get your BMTSG right away. But yeah, test is not hard at all. And then to wrap off the day, we got a phone call home. So it was really nice to be able to be like, hey, I passed my PT test, I passed all my progress checks, I passed my end of course exam, like I'm graduating. I'll see you guys Thursday because, hey, it's Friday, I'll see you Thursday. Like that sounds weird, like, oh, I'll see you like in 3 weeks, from your other phone calls. But no, I will see you Thursday because I'm graduating, I'm out of here. So it's really, like the 15 minutes goes by really fast because you're really excited at this point. You're like, I can't believe I'm going to be seeing you soon. It's awesome. And then Saturday, you just practice parade, you practice retreat, and that's it. You're just practicing. Practice, 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 which will be bringing us into our next video, which is going to be on week 7, which goes by like that. Actually, it doesn't. It goes by super, super slow because what are you doing? Nothing. Because you don't need to study really anymore. You already took your EOC, so why are you studying? What are you studying for now? And you don't, I mean, you practice drill, and then you can only do that for so long, and then. But that will be in our next video, so we'll talk about what happens in week 7. Obviously, the main event is your graduation, but up until that point, what is happening? What are you doing in the dorm room? What is happening? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Like I said in my other video, I will be doing videos about tech school and any questions in general that you have. I'm going to be actually leaving tech school in like a month-ish, a little more than a month, thank God. Because I just want to go back home. I want to get in operational Air Force and see what it has to offer. It's going to be so much better than basic training, so much better than what tech school is. Just hang in there. If you're watching this and you're about to ship out, just know it'll get better. If you're in tech school right now, it gets better. You'll graduate. But yeah, leave questions, leave comments down below. Make sure you guys subscribe, turn on the notifications so that you can see when I post my next video. Take care.